So Tft Set 6 traits are finally revealed, so we'll go through them. From first look, they seem pretty unique and interesting, so we'll see. First, Academy. Academy have bonus attack damage and ability power. Can learn from their allies, increasing when ally cast. Looks kind of like simple trait, like Warlord type, okay. Arcanist. All allies have increased ability power. Okay, it's kind of like mage trait. Nothing unique. Assassin. Assassin seems like also nothing unique. Jumps to the backline. Increase critical strike. Okay. Bodyguard. Okay. Bodyguards have increased armor shortly after the combat starts. Also a taunt option. Okay, so armor and taunt. So these will be the big frontliners. Even Blitzcrank. Okay. Bruisers. All allies have increased health. Bruisers can double this bonus. Okay, it's kind of like brawlers. I guess it will be a decent trait. Yeah, it will be a real brawler trait, I guess. The comps will exist instead of previous brawler composition. Okay, so Challenger. Challengers have increased attack speed. Upon landing a takedown on their target, challengers will dash to a new target, doubling this bonus for 2.5 seconds. Okay, this seems like a hyper carry trait. So a lot of AD. Kaisa will be a really big hyper carry in the late game. Seems like it. Okay, interesting. But nothing like too unique. It's kind of like Cavalier, but attack damage based. Champ Tank. After dropping below 60% health, Champ Tank's champions gain 25% damage reduction, 50% attack speed, and regenerate 5% of their maximum health each second. Breakpoints add to the duration of this effect. So, from first look, it's kind of like tanky, but you also gain attack speed, so you're a tanky bruiser like Mondo, Orget. These will be two units that probably will be a decent like bruiser carries. Actually, you don't see them too often. Okay, we'll see. Looks interesting. Colossus. Initiate. Colossus are bigger and more powerful and take up 2 slots. Okay, 2 slots. Imagine costing 2 slots for like Cho'Gath. I guess they will be a lot stronger. They're immune to crowd control. I guess if you're a frontliner, it doesn't really matter if you're immune to crowd control. They take reduced damage. I mean, maybe for legendary, but taking up 2 slots, I think it's really expensive. But we'll see. Maybe they will be like extremely powerful, like stat wise or ability wise. Clockwork, all allies have increased attack speed and additional attack speed for each hextech augment you own. Okay, and this will kind of supportive trait for hyper AD carries. So, okay, Cuddly Yumi attaches herself to the nearest ally at the start of the combat, to the lowest health ally after being briefly unattached. Attaching Yumi grants ally a shield equal to % of Yumi's maximum health. Yumi detaches if the shield is broken, while Yumi is attached. Okay, she's untargetable. She gains mana per second. Probably her ability is also pretty good. So I'm not sure if, okay, at the start of the combat or to the lowest health ally. Okay, so she's kind of a legendary support unit as a shield. We'll see. Okay, and Enchanters. Okay, so it's kind of Mystic trait, but also they have better shielding and stronger. Okay, heals and shields and just a mystic trait. Okay, next. Enforcers detain enemies at the start of the combat, temporarily removing them from combat. Detain the enemy who has the most health. So, okay, if you have 2 of them, you can remove their biggest tank. If you have 4 of them, you can just remove their hyper carry. Oh, but yeah, okay, we'll see how they synergize with each other. But yeah, if enemy has like a hyper carry and you need, like if, okay, so I see that there's probably is a potential for like these hyper carries in this set. And having 4 enforcers will kind of counter it, so it's kind of higher. Maybe in the late game. And the early game, maybe 2 of them will be good because moving like the tankiest unit, well, yeah, this will be a very situational unless they synergize with each other. Interesting. Okay, Glutton. Downcanch once per planning phase, you can feed 1 unit to downcanch. This unit is consumed, granting permanent bonus stats. The more valuable the unit, the bigger the bonus. Defeat downcanch. However, how are the unit? So that's really, really interesting. So in the late game, you can just feed random units that you roll to downcanch. Invest a lot of gold in him and make him like a hyper carry. That's really interesting and expensive, but it's a legendary unit, so it doesn't really matter. You don't care about gold that much at that point. Really interesting. So you roll for like upgraded high cost units and just feed it to him. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Imperial. At the start of combat, Imperial who dealt the most damage last combat becomes the Triant that deals bonus damage. Then when Triant dies, the Imperial who has the most damage this combat becomes the new Triant. Okay. Okay, it looks like Samira. It looks like Samira is the strongest carry. I'm not sure if Sion is kind of a tanky. He's supposed to be a tanky unit, so we'll see if he will be a tank. Maybe he can be a hyper carry as well. But yeah, it looks like Samira reroll, most likely, based on how the champions work. So Innovators build a mechanical companion to join their battle. So it's kind of like mech, like spawning something. Mechanical dragon looks interesting. Yeah, we'll see how powerful it is. It should be like, because you need a 7th innovator and they don't exist, so it should be like this dragon should be really, really powerful, especially that you need to play like 1 costs. Yeah, we'll see. Looks really interesting. Mercenary. Get a treasure chest that opens when you win a combat against a player. At the start of combat planning phase, roll the dice to add more loot to the chest. The longer you've gone without opening the chest, the luckier the dice. Okay. Get a treasure when you win a player. Opens when you win, so it's kind of like lose streak income based trade. Like, yeah, we've seen that, but yeah, it adds like the lose streak aspect if you want to, but it probably will be good even if you don't win, right? So yeah, even if you win. So mutants gain unique bonuses. These are different each game, so interesting, really flexible, but probably high reward, high risk. But also haven't seen that, I think. Protector shield themselves for 4 seconds. Whenever they cast ability, the shield scales with max health. Trait breakpoints. Is there any bruiser? Okay. So yeah, it's nothing unique. Scholar allies restores some mana every 2 seconds. Okay, another supportive trait. Like more unique supportive traits, I like it. So scrap. At the start of combat, the number of incomplete components on scrap champions turn into. Okay. Imperial full item. Imperial. Okay. For that combat, additionally, at start of combat, scrap champions gain health shielding increased with each other item in your army. So yeah, you can just put random items on these units and they will make something good. Interesting. Another unique mechanic. So sisters are empowered by trying up one each other. Vice ability range increased by 2 hexes. Jinx gains stacking attack speed for 3 seconds on takedown. So yeah, I see that it will be, yeah, Jinx will be a really 3 trait. Hyper carry. Okay, so next up we have snipers. Yeah, nothing unique. We have seen them. Even also Jin. Maybe he will have a different ability. Actually, so Socialite reveal a spotlight on the battlefield. The unit standing on the spotlight at the start of combat gains unique bonuses. So, okay, that's another hyper carry trait. We'll see if it synergizes with something. Syndicate. Chosen allies are clothing shadows, gaining omnivamp, armor, and magic resistance. And increases, yeah, with depending how many you have. All allies with 7, okay, but their 1 costs. Interesting. But you boost with the lowest current HP. With 3, okay, that's bad. Lowest HP, maybe. Yeah, interesting. Maybe you don't upgrade some. No, you can't upgrade your hyper carry. So 5 trait probably looks like the best one if your 4 cost is your carry. But yeah, you will need to run. This is also an interesting trait. We'll see how it works. So Transformers have 2 forms, and so can they swap in from dealing planning phase, depending on whether they're placed in the front line or back line. So Jace works as it was supposed to work, being a frontliner and a backliner. I like this flexibility based on what items you have. Yeah, I really like this aspect of Jace. What other synergies does he have? He's an innovator. It's kind of, yeah, standalone, probably a good unit. Twin shot. Whenever a twin shot attacks, they have a chance to attack twice. So yeah, hyper carry Jinx. Urgot also, okay. Urgot was a champ tank, so Urgot seems like also one of these hyper carries. Like a bruiser hyper carry with high attack speed, like really. I can already see that. Oh, we have Eurodolls. Okay, well, let's see what they have. So after combat with the player, a random free Eurodoll appears on your bench. So, okay, definitely an early trait. Something you can just, money making trade and a lot of rolling. Hyper rolling for these 3 stars most likely, but we'll see if they kind of, okay, Eurodolls mana costs are reduced, so mage based, maybe like Vex seems like the carry that you want, or maybe Heimerdinger. But only 6 of them. Interesting. So I guess this is it for trades for TFT Set 6. I personally like them. Most of them didn't have like specified numbers because they will definitely change a lot, because the game, I don't expect it to be balanced yet. It will change during the first 2 weeks a lot, I think. So we'll see. I like it. There have been a lot of good reviews from people who have played it. Like a few creators that had these accesses, temporary accesses. So yeah, we'll see. It will come out really soon, tomorrow or day after, and more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Set 6.